Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Blindly Plays Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice. Today, we're continuing where we just left off with the treasure box, right? Yeah. What about the treasure box would have prompted him to... Right. So it was probably empty, right? Your Majesty, that's not it. It's just that I realized something important. We've been operating under the serious misconception this whole time. A misconception, you say? That's right. A mistaken notion about the treasure box. But could this really be true? If so, there's still a lot to figure out. Very well, let's hear what you have to say. Thank you, Majesty.
Your Majesty, this is just more of his nonsense.
He's just stalling for time. You're right. This is your last chance, Defense. The second I find it really is nothing but nonsense. No amount of begging will stay my hand. Understand? Yes, Your Majesty.
We all know this is just gonna be another one of your stupid bluffs.
Now then, Defense, what is this misconception you mentioned? The thing we didn't realize about the treasure box was it wouldn't open, it was gone, it was empty. What if the treasure box was already empty from the start?
What?
What? So yeah. Please recall that when Mr. Roll ran into Albie on the Great Stairs, he asked the boy a question. Did you steal it? He said. Also recall that Mr. Roll was holding the treasure box at the time. So why then did he ask Albie the question that he did? That is a bit peculiar, isn't it? Not at all, Your Majesty. Not once you realize that by the time Mr. Roll got to the treasure room, the treasure box was already empty. I beg your pardon? Mr. Roll suspected that Albie had gotten into it first, which is why he confronted Albie when he ran into the boy on the stairs.
Objection. But how would the victim have known the treasure box was empty? He didn't have any way of opening
Objection.
it. Once a year, the victim had the duty of carrying the treasure box to the palace. He was so proud when he was put in charge of guarding the box. He even got to carry the box to the palace for the New Year's rite. He would have been able to tell by the weight when he lifted it that the box was empty. I see. Yes, I suppose he would have been able to tell that, wouldn't he? Mr. Roll most likely decided to at least steal the empty box. It's an important historical artifact in and of itself, after all.
But what's your point, Mr. Wright? What does any of this have to do with Mr. Understanding?
My point is this. It gave Mr. Understanding a motive to murder the victim.
A motive?
Mr. Understanding, keeping the treasure box safe is one of your duties, isn't it? So if anyone had found out that the treasure was missing, you would have been accused of incompetence. From the moment Mr. Roll discovered that the treasure had gone, his fate was sealed. Because you decided then that he had to be silenced forever.
But that's absurd!
Gasps fill the gallery. Can you believe the stuff that comes out of this guy's mouth? This is all just a colossal joke. So then what really happened to the treasure? It had been stolen long before the incident occurred. By Mr. Peace Love and Understanding himself.
Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to accuse Mr. Understanding? Your Majesty, please don't listen to these trumped-up charges. The defense is grasping.
Objection.
The treasure box can only be opened with the key Mr. Understanding holds. Who else could have stolen the treasure?
Objection.
As I said, the accused stole the treasure by forcing open the box. Your Majesty, I call for a swift ruling.
I'm not ready to give my verdict yet.
What?
The defense has successfully presented a new possibility to this case. Yes! Finally, a tiny shred of hope. A new hope, in fact. Mr. Understanding. Would you care to make any statements in response to the defense's claim?
Yeah.
Yeah? is all bull. My noggin's a rage cage and it's ready to explode, baby. Instructor understanding, please calm yourself. I'm not gonna take it. No, I ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it. I dutifully watched over that treasure with pride. And now I'm getting accused of stealing it? The lawyer is a lying scumbag! Eep. You better believe I got something to say. Open up your ear hole, sheeple. Let's rock. Death to the lying lawyer! Silence fills the room. Witness testimony. Lying lawyer. Steal the founder's orb? Me? I did it? Oh, he confessed. The lying lawyer's insults know no limits. All this time I guarded the orb faithfully? Sacred duty to the Holy Mother easy to see? Hands unclean? Went to the bathroom, didn't wash them afterwards, forced the box open, no key he did need. Lying lawyer, condemn him to hell. Kick him, throw him into a... Okay. You know, my brain went to well. But into a prison cell also works. Alright, we've heard from both sides. Either the treasure box was forced open by the accused, as the witness claims, or Mr. Understanding opened it, as the defense claims. Defense, there's no other possibilities. This is your last chance to cross-examine the witness. Yes, Your Majesty. If you're unable to prove your assertions by the end of this cross-examination, then the DC Act will come into play, and both you and the accused will lose your lives. I understand. Life or death. It all comes down to this. Mr. Wright. Don't worry, Albie. I'm sure it'll be painless. Probably. Maybe not. It might hurt as hell. I'm here to defend you. I promise it'll be alright. Thank you. I believe in you, Mr. Wright. I know you can win for us. And after we win, we can go see Miss Maya. Together. No. It's a deal. I can't let Albie down. I have to win the trial. Somehow I have to prove that only Understanding could have stolen the treasure. Do your worst, lawyer trash. This is your requiem. The last song you'll ever hear on this mortal coil. Even Venus agrees. Alright, so let's get to the end. Right, I was just like, I'm missing health. I got something wrong last episode, right? And one before that. I remember the first one. I kind of forgot about the second one, to be quite honest. Okay, so now we can quickly get through these and press. But the argument that the orb was already gone before the murder fits all the facts. Huh! It's no use even talking to you. Where's your proof that I stole the orb? Huh? Lawyer trash? He's right. I don't have shit. Yet, but I'll find some. Oops.
Hold it!
Your sacred duty, huh? Ha! Duty. The problem with that is that I don't think you really are a true believer. Why you? How dare you question my faith? It's downright insulting. I'm not trying to insult you, I am, but I can't suspend logic either. You wormed your way into the temple with intent of stealing the treasure, didn't you? I've had all the insults I could take out of you, lawyer trash. But you're the only one who could open the treasure box. You just keep on arguing the same old lie. I sing the truth, hear my battle cry. Watch as I rub this llama on this fucking speaker. It's not weird at all. The defendant didn't force the treasure box open. That's a lie. In fact, you're the one who opened it, isn't it? Isn't that right? Huh, come on, you just saw for yourself, didn't you? The lock was busted on the account of the box being forced open. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's your proof right there. Score 1 for the metalhead. Look, if the accused really didn't try to force his way into the box, then how would you explain the lock was busted and wouldn't open for you earlier? Huh, how do I explain why the box wouldn't unlock earlier? Maybe there's a different key, a different way of opening it. A different key? So he was very obviously concerned, worried when the box closed and locked, right? And then he was hesitant to give us the key, so different key. Well, it's just that a different key is required to open it. A different key?
To open the box?
As we saw earlier, the box wouldn't open with Mr. Understand's key, which means that a different key, the true key, must exist. Are you kidding me? Of course not. You can't prove that it doesn't exist. Just calm down a second and think about it, lawyer man. Why in the world would I bring a fake key here with me? Why, you ask? Well, because, well, I guess you got me there. Looks like the babbling brook you call a mouth has dried up at the source, defense. Darn, I messed that one up. Witness, please continue. Okay, so is the other one? We'll still press you on this one, but still. Kind of surprised by that. I'm not the one who will be going to jail, Mr. Understanding. You are. You think so, huh? Hey, what do you think, people? It's not just me this lawyer's putting down. He's insulting Corinianism and the Corinies people, too. If he thinks he can get away with that, he's got another thing coming. Right, people?
That's right. Disrespectful lawyers deserve to remove post haste.
Alright, dialects, calm down. Yikes, the gallery's getting really whipped up over this. You're going to jail, you, not me. I mean, I thought I was gonna die, but okay. If you don't believe me, just wait and see. It's too late to no forgiveness for you, not for me, the judge, or her holiness, too. You'll rule the day you set foot in this court. To the gallows, lawyer, you will report. This is it, my last chance. The thing is, even though our lives are on the line, I feel strangely calm. I think it's because I know as a lawyer, I just have to do what I do best. All I have to do is believe in my client, and Albie's innocence. It was this one, right? Press. Let's skip to the point. A different way to open it. There's a different way to open the box. Huh? What are you talking about, Willis? There's a secret trick to opening it to protect the contents from being stolen. And you're the only one who knows it, how it works. Isn't that right? Are you for real? You've been watching too many movies, lawyer man.
Ah, so you're the one of those tourists. Honestly, Mr. Wright, did you come expecting magic and mystery around every corner?
I'll have you know, defense, the kingdom of Karain is not some sort of fantasy funland. It's true I don't have any real grounds to make this assertion, and yet... Oh yeah, I feel another song coming on. A little number about a crazy lawyer who with wild, fantastic ideas. A real method to open the real method to open the lock, you say? Venus, calm down. Delusional, man, there's ain't no way other way. New verse. Please do add it to your testimony. Oh, it's at the top? Oh, that's weird. Press.
Hold it.
Delusional, am I? We'll see about that. Wild ideas, that's called delusion. Mixed up lawyer, drowning in confusion.
Indeed, the defense's sinful wrongdoing has made him lose touch with reality.
Relatable. Let's hear it. What'll it be for the sinner's flight of fancy? Nothing, because I'm not delusional. Screams the delusional man. I just know there's gotta be some trick to opening that treasure box. Oh, really? And where exactly is this secret hidden? The secret is obviously hidden in... I would assume the box. Probably. The box? The treasure box. Yeah? And where on the box is the secret exactly? Well, it's... I hadn't thought of that far ahead. It's the carvings. There's definitely something going on there. Are you sure? You're sounding a little desperate, Defense. Desperate? No, not at all, Your Majesty. The carvings the accused snuck in. The carvings the accused snuck in to see, even though it's forbidden, I might add. Witness, can you tell us anything about these carvings on the box? Of course! As head monk, I know all about them. The carvings depict the Chronos butterfly as it carries a soul to the Twilight Realm. They were made in around the 7th century. I see. Could you please add that information to the testimony? Fine. Listen up, lawyer trash. Chronos butterfly from the 7th century carries the mitama so elementary. Yeah. Okay, so we're all the way down here now. Press? I believe this butterfly design conceals some sort of secret. Oh yeah? Why don't you check it out for yourself then? Huh? What's with the smug look on his face? I think I'll do just that, Your Majesty, if I could. Nope. Got nothing. Well, Defense, what have you discovered? I'm afraid I haven't discovered anything, Your Majesty. Here, I'll return it now. I told you, didn't I? Then in that case, there must be some trick to the key. Now you're suspicious of the key, are you? There's just no reasoning with this man. The accused forced the lock open. There's no other explanation. That's right. He desecrated the box by opening it without using the mitama key. Wait, what did you just say? Is that what it's called? Magatama, yeah. I'll sing it as many times as you have to. Okay, so you mispronounced the... okay. Only the mitama key unlocks the treasure. Force it and reap the founder's displeasure. Yeah. Half for the forgetful offense's sake. All you fucking, like... non-believers, I guess. You're not even listening. He got it wrong. So, you like this little number better, do you? Let's see. Should I have him swapped in this testimony? Yeah. I believe the witness just made saying a very important statement. I would like to switch it to his testimony. Very well. Witness, if you would. If I have to. Carve it into your brain, lawyer man. Alright, so... I guess we haven't pressed on this one, right? There must be some secret to the key. Oh yeah? And what exactly is this secret trick? Huh. What's that smug look on his face? Maybe something like... it can change shape? Oh wow, man! That's some wild imagination you got there. I'll give you credit where credit's due. You daydream like a champ. Just like any Magatama, this key is made of translucent material. When looking, it's pretty obvious it can't change shape. Yeah, I wasn't really sold on that one myself. But I felt like there was something odd about the understanding's testimony just now. I think I better take another look through the evidence. Okay, so present the Magatama key.
Objection!
Just a minute, Mr. Anderson. Understanding. You just called your key the mitama key, didn't you? But you didn't originally say it's, didn't you originally say it's called the Magatama key? Ah! The mitama key? What's that? What he just said. I don't know, Your Majesty, but apparently it's a rather crucial question. What? What's the big deal? So I said the wrong thing. So what? Simple slip of the tongue.
An A for effort, Mr. Wright, but your grandstanding betrays your desperation. I'm afraid a small slip of the tongue like that adds absolutely nothing to your argument.
What say you, defense? Is it important detail? Yeah, judging by Understand's reaction, I'd say it's everything my argument needs. Yes, your majesty, it's very important. This key is apparently not the Magatama key, but rather the Mitama key. And I believe this discrepancy holds great significance to the defense. Nah, man, just a meaningless mistake. Insignificant. You're riding the crazy train to nowhere, lawyer man.
Your Majesty, please don't pay the defense any heed. It's all nonsense.
To tell the truth, I'm not really clear on what the defense is driving at myself. However, I am eager to find out.
What?
Defense, you will explain yourself like the life literally depends on it, because it does. Now then. Is the name of the key an important detail? Yes, it's absolutely important detail, I think. Because the Mitama key is connected to the Founder's Orb. I see. Very well. In that case, please show the court the grounds on which you are basing this claim. Grounds, your majesty? It's called, I made it the fuck up. You can, of course, show grounds, can you not? Of course! What else can I say? I have to come up with something, anything, even if it's just a bluff. The Mitama key. Mitama. There has to be something somewhere that ties Mitama and the orbs together. Well, don't keep me waiting, defense. What evidence shows the connection between the Mitama key and the Founder's orbs? The song ceremony. Yes. Yes. What's that? The Song of Ceremony? All this time, the answer was right there in front of me. It was right there in the Song of Ceremony performed during the Dance of Devotion. Your Majesty, the Song of Ceremony tells the treasure of the founder of Chronism, and is hidden within the lyrics. It's secret behind how to really open the treasure box. Oh.
Holy mother!
But how can that be, defense? The Song of Ceremony contains the following lyrics. When the butterfly embraces the Mitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. I believe the Mitama also refers to the Mitama key. Well, it is the same word, but that doesn't mean... We've been calling this key the Magatama key, and that's why I inserted the key into the lock with the Magatama design. But it was obviously not the right way to use it. And I suppose you know the right way. I do, Your Majesty. To use a key properly, you have to... Well, I don't see my life flashing, so vertically? If you turn the Magatama upside down like this... it looks like some very nasty diarrhea. It becomes the Korean symbol of the soul. In other words, a Mitama. Oh my, you're absolutely right. But now what? What do you do with it? It's too big to fit into the lock that way.
I knew he was just bluffing. Bluffing lies are the only tool of his trade, after all.
There must be some other place the key fits, but where? Let's see. What were the words of the Song of Ceremony again? When the butterfly embraces the Mitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. We must ponder my orb. Where should the Mitama actually be used? I mean, I'm assuming we're fucking here, right?
Got it.
Oh, the budget. Oh, I was, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's about right. See this shit, your judge? I mean, your majesty? My goodness. The treasure box. It really opened. No way, man!
What? No!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the real secret behind the Song of Ceremony. It's the true key to opening the treasure box. It's all over, Mr. Payne.
How so?
Let's say someone was fooled into trying to force the front-facing lock open. Sadly for them, it won't budge. That's because the lock is, after all, just a decoy. Then, what you're saying is, neither the victim nor the defendant would have been able to open the box. They, therefore, had no way of stealing the treasure. The only one who could have opened it is the man who knew about the Matama key. Peace, love, and understanding. And I'm not done yet. Please recall the scene of the crime. On the floor by Mr. Roll's body was the very unlocked and very open treasure box. Only someone who knew how to open the box could have left it in that state. And so, there can only be one true culprit. Colonel Sanders. I mean, admit it, Mr. Understanding, you're the one who killed Mr. Roll. This is O-face. I grossed myself out with that one. Nope. Yeah! Oh, nice. Yeah. Cuckoo. Sorry, cuckoo. There we go. I might have gave myself some brain damage. Curse him. It's all his fault. Why do you have to try and steal the treasure? Why'd I have to spot him with that box? On my way to the storeroom after the morning dance. It's his fault I had to cause that blackout and clock him good. I couldn't let my secret get out. Nobody could know the treasure box was empty. I lose my position as head monk. Who knows what else they'd do to me? I couldn't let... I had to stop him. What a shocking development. I can scarcely believe it. Nothing like this has ever happened since the DC Act has been enacted 23 years ago.
No, my perfect, unblemished record destroyed again. The incredible pain ruined. No.
Ah, dude, you're gone full Lex Luthor over there, huh? Did the lawyer really win?
I can't believe it.
No way! That can't be happening. Peace. I said peace. Honestly speaking, I'm just as shocked as everyone else. But the truth has been made known, so it's time for me to give my verdict. In the name of the Holy Mother, this court finds the accused, I'll be your guide. Guide, not guard, guide. It would have been funny if he was like, guilty! We do not go against the Holy Mother here! What's going on? Okay. Did someone slip acid in my drink again? Because it's starting to seem like that. Is that a fishbowl? There's no fish in it. Huh, still quite a commotion. The people from the gallery show no sign of clearing out.
I can't believe it. Not guilty. I'm still in shock. Can you believe that guy?
I feel everybody's eyes on me.
Man, this can't be happening. It's impossible. Oh, Holy Mother preserve us.
I've never been in a defendant lobby quite this uncomfortable.
Mr. Wright.
Oh, Albie.
Thank you. Thank you so much for what you did for me.
You should leave this country. I'm just glad it turned out okay. No, like seriously, they're like, you want to leave this country. There's gonna be some people that are gonna kill you because they think the Holy Mother was right and be smirched. It's gonna be fucking hell, probably. Realistically speaking, anyways. Video game wise, I'm sure I'll be fine. It was touch and go there for a while.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Wright. I had a really hard time trusting you at first.
That's okay, Albie. I know how unpopular lawyers are in this country. But how did I ever get this way in the first place? How did it ever get this way in the first place?
Allow me to explain. At least I wish I could explain, but I don't really know why. I've never even questioned it before. By the time I was born, all the lawyers were already gone. As far back as I can remember, verdicts had been based on her benevolence's insights.
Right, Rafa, the Holy Priestess. So she didn't have anything to do with it? That's shocking to me, to be quite honest. Because she's an asshole. She's 14 girls. A huge asshole. For her part, I'm sure she really believes in what she says, but even with her benevolence divination seances, lawyers are still necessary. Without proper defenses, people could easily wind up receiving wrongful convictions.
Mr. Wright!
Shh! Huh?
Don't say that so loud! People might think you're a rebel. You could be arrested.
A rebel?
That's right, one of those people going against our queen in the court system.
Oh, that was in the intro, wasn't it? Yes. Hello? Are we in JRPG land?
They call themselves the Defying Dragons. They're led by a scary guy named...
It's probably not the Herc, right? Dirk? The H is silent? Or maybe the D is silent. Giggity. So it's Herc? I'll go with Dirk, because it kind of sounds like that knife.
They'll do anything to overthrow our eminence, even commit crimes.
Dirk. I remember people in the gallery mentioning his name. Really? I have apparently blacked that out of memory. It wasn't this episode, was it?
Things you're saying sound a lot like the stuff they say, but you're not scary like that Dirk guy.
Pardon the intrusion. Hello? Yeah, yes, you. I want to talk to you, see? Flight, is it? Right, sir. Phoenix Wright. And you are... I'm the Karenni's Minister of Justice. The name is Inga... Oh, ominous music? Karkul Karain. Inga Karkul Karain. Inga Karkul. Inga Karkul. Inga Karkul. I know what Crane is. It's the place. Inga Karkul. I oversee the whole legal shebang. I was watching the three-ring circus in there. You were? Oh, I'm Minister of Justice. So he's in charge of the entire court system. Defense capability act and all.
Minister Inga, how are you, sir?
Run along, mini-monk. Grown-ups are talking here.
Yes, sir. Very sorry, sir.
May I help you with something?
Just wanted a good look at you.
Guys like you aren't exactly a dime a dozen around here. Well, then... He's eyeing me like I'm some kind of exotic creature in a cage. Is that a cigar, or is it like a candy cigarette? Oh, yeah, might as well share this little morsel with you. Turns out Roll was a seasoned thief, repeat offender, see? Had my men look into it, and they found all the booty he pilfered right there in his digs.
But he seemed like such a nice man. Why, Mr. Roll, why?
Guess he was doing it for the family. What a mook.
A mook? I think it's pronounced monk. How can you say that?
Huh. Guess that kind of sob story gets you common folk all misty-eyed, huh? Anyways, another thing. I had my men check out that understanding fella, too. He wasn't the one with the sticky fingers. It's the insurgents.
What?
They put the squeeze on our head monk, apparently. So he gave up the Founder's Orb and tried to keep it hush-hush. Oh, I see. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, say, White. That was a cute little number you pulled in my courtroom today, wasn't it? First not guilty ruling in 23 years. You're making waves, see? Stirring the pot, catch my drift? Oh, well, yikes. I'm in for it now. Huh. Well, thanks to that song and dance, we know our precious national treasure get nicked. So I'm gonna call it a wash and let it slide this time. But all I did was offend the accused. You do best to read between the lines here, chump. You're standing in thin ice. You get my drift? Even a dirty, no-good, good-nick punk knows to cash in his chips before the house steps in. Do us both a favor and keep an eye on that path you're walking down. You never know whose toes you might be stepping on. Step on his foot. Like, stomp right on his fucking shoes. This ain't your turf, buddy. I ain't your buddy, pal. Never forget those soil you're standing on. Everywhere I go is my soil.
Yikes, he was kind of scary, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, he's an idiot. You see the way he was dressed? He's also chewing on like a candy cigar, I think. I really don't fucking know. He's worrying about it. Pretty sure they don't make those anymore. We have more important things to think about, such as when we can continue the sightseeing tour.
Tour? Oh, anytime, sir. We still have plenty of time until Miss Maya's training ends. And there's still lots of temples to see and all kind of local foods to eat. I can show you the natural beauty of the area and the waterfalls to use for training. And I haven't even shown you the breathtaking mountain view from the Plaza of Devotion yet. And then blah, 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 blah.
All right, slow down, LB. There's plenty of time.
And when we're done with all that, we can go see Ms. Maya together.
Yeah, you bet. Maya, I wonder how she's doing. Hope she's okay. Just cuts to her standing over a dead body like, oh shit, not again. Oh no.
So, how about that not guilty, Dirk?
Dirk. So I was right.
I heard. Sounds like the winds of change are beginning to stir.
I actually thought it was going to show Maya with a dead body. The end. The Foreign Turnabout. All right. Well, you know what? We're a little shorter than usual for these types of episodes, but since it just ended, why not call it here for the day? The Magical Turnabout. I'm assuming we're going to see Trucy then. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next episode. Have a great day. Bye.